Hello everybody and welcome to Mondoid, your one-stop shop for all things Project Zomboid, and this week, 29 going live. Though this is on Tuesdoid, it's still my Mondoid, baby. So as the title would suggest, Build 29 is no longer in the I will back up my save test branch. It is in the big wide world of public release. So if you don't go into that I will back up my save file test branch ever, then you will be getting Build 29 today. If you don't know what comes with Build 29, as always, come here. You can click links, find out what's on Build 29. Generally speaking, there's a lot of cool stuff coming into it. So that's really exciting for some people. This Mondoid is not very big to go through, so don't expect a really, really long one. But the big news is Build 29 is indeed live. That's what this is all about. So there's new sounds, scavenging has been redone, melee revamp, bug fixes, translations, all that jazz, which can be looked in at greater depth right here. So like I said, come here, click on this, and you can go through it. You know what? Let's take a look. Let's see if there's anything really exciting here. Oh my lord, there's a lot of shit. All right, well, oh hey, you got some you can make some axe and hammer from stones and tree branches. So if you got some crude stuff, hey, you know what? Whatever. Let's look at this. This is pretty big. So you can come here and check out everything that's being done on your own right here. There's been some multiplayer improvement. So since the inception of Zomboid Online Play, we've all seen increased lag as the number of players on a server begins to go up. With the released version of Build 29, however, we think that all these people have made some significant improvements. It should be noted here that we all deeply love Bri, and so should you. Servers were pausing for the briefest of moments when new players joined and left, which clearly became something of an exponential issue the busier the map became. We think we've nixed this and internally have had 29.3 servers with 10 players and absolutely no lag. We need to get you guys and girls out there a while to make sure. So basically, they fixed some multiplayer improvement. That's really exciting. Radio, what's new? As discussed in previous Mondoid, Milo has been busy concocting radio and TV channels for you to listen to while you forge, fight, and fend off the undead. There'll be 2 broadcasts from every radio station and TV channel to tune into every 24 hours and a fixed narrative timeline for them all to follow. At the moment, portable radios have a news channel. Awesome. We discussed feedback on our Forever Secret Outbreak lore, blah, 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 blah. Is this in Build 29? Is this radio in Build 29? Because if that's the case, that's awesome. The radio and TV are going to be Build 29. Holy crap. That's I didn't know that was coming in this build. Wow. Wait, when all the oh, maybe it's not in the game. I don't know. It looks like it might not be in the game. Either way, that's going to be really cool when it gets implemented in the game. I'm sorry, I haven't actually read this Mondoid, which you might actually kind of figure out from me just reading out loud what's posted on this Mondoid. I'm kind of going through it here and you're getting some raw reactions, and for that I apologize. Usually I like to read through it first and kind of talk about the new stuff, but for now, it's not what I'm doing. So the radio stuff that we did talk about a few weeks ago is not, I don't think it's in the game yet. It's a little bit confusing whether it's in the game yet or not. I don't think it is, just because of this last sentence here. But when it does get implemented in the game, that's going to add a lot of lore to the game and make the world a lot more rich, a lot more deep, a lot more exciting. We do know that in the future build, particularly number 30, we're going to have a brand new health system. And you're actually getting a nice sneak peek here. This is awesome. The combat system, or I should say the damage system in particular in the game, is a little basic. It's deeper than a few other games out there, but compared to other simulators, it is not exactly the deepest thing in the world. And with a game that's trying to be a simulator at heart, or is a simulator at heart rather, not trying to be, a much more deep and intricate damage system is kind of necessary. And here we actually see that. You can take a look right here. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's rather interesting to look at, particularly something that's bandaged, whether they have a dirty bandage, a deep wound, infected, stitched, fracture. So there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff to deal with. And this, I think, is going to go a very long way into making getting into the late game more difficult, because as you're getting more and more hurt, you have to deal with, dirty bandages and all that good stuff. And depending on the size of the wound and all that, will really determine whether or not your character can go out for long stretches of time. I'm assuming how much damage he can take, how hard he hits. So this in particular, I think, is going to go a long way into fixing that late game problem, which looks like the full implementation of fixing the late game will be for build 21. I feel like right here, build 31 rather, is going to be when I dive headfirst back into this game really hard. For now, even with the new stuff like, build 30 and having a deeper combat system and a deeper damage system, though that does go a long way into making the game a lot more playable, for me, I don't think it would really stop me from getting to the late game, as it were, because I very rarely, as it is, get hurt within the game. And again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn when I talk about it, but for someone who's as experienced as I am, I don't necessarily see Build 30 changing how well I end up playing the game. With Build 31 and the heralding of this fixing the late game, that's when I can see myself going in really hard and starting up a brand new series again, because getting to the late game should be difficult, and I really want that challenge there, the challenge that I think I had really early in my career of Zomboid, and to bring that back, that's what I'm looking forward to getting back into it. So, with that being said, I probably won't go back into the game for a while as far as hardcore stuff. I'll dip in here and there like I have been off camera, but overall, recording-wise, this is what we're looking at right here. And that's it. Not a lot for Build 29. It's kind of just an announcement that Build 29 is live. That's going to wrap up this Mondoid, a rather frantic, quick, and scatterbrained one. A lot of just raw impressions as I read the news. So I hope you guys are excited. If you guys are excited for Build 29, go play it right now. You can get it right on your normal build. And I guess I'll see you next week. So if you're one of those once-a-weekers, I'll see you next week. If you're a regular, I will see you later today. And as always, I will see all of you next time. Bye-bye.